Pistons fans. So we just had second game of the season the other night, a rematch of our preseason game versus the Knicks. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. The Knicks, very great defensive team. They're obviously coached by Tibbs, great defensive coach. They got size at basically every position but the point guard. And, Tibbs, he's a great coach. He's a great coach. He got his guys to buy into what he wants to happen over there. And I think I know, like, guys like Stephen A. Smith and, a lot of people give the Knicks a lot of crap, but they're a solid team. They're not going to be no easy outcome, especially adding Jalen Brunson to be the head of the snake of the offense over there. They have enough size to make up at every position for the lack of his size at point guard, but he uses his undersize, his smallness. He used that to his advantage of getting in the paint, creating havoc, and doing what he needs to do. He's not the best athlete in the world, but he knows how to. He's a little maestro. He knows how to work around the paint and do what he needs to do. He reminds me a lot of, back in the day with the Mavericks when they had J.J. Barea and he was just in there, he was going crazy. J.J. Barea and Jason Terry coming off the bench for the Mavs was a problem. They gave my Lakers with Kobe Hill, and they gave LeBron and Miami hell back in the day. So when you have smaller guys like that can just get in the paint, know how to use their body, know how to pivot, know how to, just create and score in the paint. He's a great player. A lot of Pistons fans wanted him with the Pistons. I was kind of cool off of it. I think the best place for him is with a team like the Knicks. But yeah, the Knicks did a lot of things well. Now, on to our Pistons. The Pistons. And I said this before in the last video, man. K got it going, in the third quarter, but what I'm seeing, what I'm noticing that I'm not liking, and I hope K snaps out of it, he changes it fast, and just goes back to what he was doing last year. Is last year, Jeremy Grant being out, we just relied heavily on Cade and Bay, and once we got the Killian situation under control, we were like, okay, Killian, you're going to the bench, and we just got Cade out there. You the head of the snake. They tried to throw Corey Joseph in there. We already know what Corey Joseph is. Cade just took that mentality. Hey, it's on me. I gotta go. It's my team. I'm gonna go score. I'm gonna be aggressive, attack, and we start to see Cade evolve and get better and better and better throughout the season. Now we got the new rooks on the team, which are very talented, very, very talented. And we got a new veteran on the team that can shoot the ball, that knows how to play. He's not this dribbling, trying to get his own shot. He knows how to play within the system to score, to where he's not taking away from anybody else like Jeremy Grant was. K just seems very passive. Seems very passive, very patient, very, okay, I'm going to wait. But when you do that against a great defensive team, you're allowing that team to set up. You're allowing that team to take away whatever you think that you're going to do. And it's like, no, we need K. Don't worry about nobody else. Go out and start getting yours. When you go and get yours and you look for yours, then it's going to open up for everybody else. And you ain't even got to always take the shot, but you need to be on attack mode. I don't need you bringing them the ball, walking the ball up the court, dribble. You do a crossover, don't go nowhere, then you look to pass. It's just like, take Jalen Brunson to the cup. If you meet Mitchell Robinson there, throw the dime. But you need to be, that offense needs to be clicking a lot faster. It needs to be on go mode. You're so patient with the offense just to the point where it's just like, okay, man, what are we doing? And that brings me to my next point. Like I said in my last video, I think if K doesn't switch that up, we're doing, unless Dwayne Casey has, he got to wake up and smell the coffee too. Like, leaving Jaden Ivey on the 3-point line, he has too much speed and talent to just be waiting on the 3-point line to try to bail somebody out, cut into the basket, or just waiting to catch and shoot. Jaden Ivey, and I'm saying this now, and a lot of people ain't going to want to hear it, and a lot of people ain't going to want to feel it, but when y'all tried to move Cade to the shooting guard last year for Killian to start, I wasn't a fan of that, and I said that before. But if you're going to put the ball in Jaden Ivey's hands and move Cade to the shooting guard, I'm a fan of that. I like that. I'm a fan of that. Because, a lot of players a lot of people want to compare Cade to Luka, but I think they're a little different. I think Cade is he's a better team player. Luka, he has about at least another 40, 50 pounds on Cade, and Luka still goes and he attacks, and even if it's super slow, he's going in there and he's going to get his shot, and then he'll find you if he don't. Cade's more of a mix between a Luka and kind of like a Steph, even though his percentage is not up. Cade can come off of screens and come off of pin downs and play without the ball, where Luka can't really play without the ball. Cade has more of an ability to play without the ball and catch and shoot, and I think that would help Cade out a lot more in finding his rhythm and his scoring with his shot if he had somebody like Ivy running at a point and then seeing Cade open. So Cade's not always, because I don't know if the weight's slowing him down or what, but he's just not taking nobody off the dribble with speed and quickness and aggressiveness like he was last year. And like I said, it's concerning at this point. It's concerning because I watched it all in the preseason. I'm like, okay, so when is he gonna go? But then again, I will say this, like I said, like I led off. The Knicks, great defensive team. So that's where we have to measure ourselves at. I know we got super high. A lot of people got super high on the horse. See, I told you about Killian. I told you. When we played Orlando. Orlando's our peers. Bottom there in the draft and the lottery, just like we are. You know what I'm saying? We just probably a little bit ahead of them. But when you want to really measure yourself to see if you're making any progress, we got to look at teams like the Knicks that are great defensively. That's how we can see, okay, yeah, are we really making any progress, or what do we have to do? So, yeah, that would be one of my adjustments. Another adjustment is sometimes another adjustment is the Corey Joseph thing, man. Like, okay, he hit a couple threes last game against Orlando, but we know that Corey Joseph is not the guy, bro. He's not even the guy to bring off the bench. Derrick Rose and Emmanuel Quickley cooked Corey Joseph and Killian Hayes all night long. What Emmanuel Quickley is doing, that's what Killian Hayes should be doing and producing. And he's not. That's a backup point guard if you want to have a backup point guard or backup off guard, whatever, ball handler, scorer, whatever you want to call it. What Emmanuel Quickley did, that's what we expect from Killian Hayes now. Killian Hayes is just now showing signs of being a rookie this late in the game. Like, nah, bro. Like, nah, that's not going to work. What Derrick Rose did, that's what you expect for a backup guard. Not what we're getting out of Corey Joseph, man. So, like, and the thing that I feel bad about is, with Killian is, like, I do feel like he's improved. He's putting in the work. A lot of times, he done got knocked down. A lot of times he would have, the first fall in the game, first bruise, this nigga's done. But what I will say is, like, when you have Corey Joseph, and I watched it all last year, when you have Corey Joseph out there being this out there with, whether it's with Ivy, Cade, Killian, Corey Joseph is just a hole in your defense. He's just in the way on offense. And it's just like, there's no point. It's like, play Buddy Boeheim, Put another shooter out there. Let Buddy Boeheim just be a catch and shoot or something. Or play Braxton Key for some more size and defense. Or, like something. But there's no reason for Corey Joseph to be out there. Like, it's no reason for it. I would have even liked Magruder out there a little bit more than Corey Joseph, just because Magruder is he's not trying to bring the ball up and handle the ball. He's just trying to catch and shoot. We don't need another ball handler out there when you got Killian, who's a very fine ball handler. I will give Killian that. He's a great ball handler, and he's going to pass. So, put more shooters around him out there, but don't pit Corey Joseph, who's a hole in the defense and in the way on offense. Like, get him out of there, man. But, this is just my quick take on the Pistons, what I seen about that game last night. I know we got another one coming up tonight against Ben Mathurin. I will be first to admit I was wrong about Ben Mathurin in the offseason during the draft. Ben Mathurin's looking very good. He's reminded me a lot of a young Ray Allen, just with a little bit more physicality. But he's looking like a young Ray Allen to me. Yeah, but we'll see. We got a great matchup tonight, and we're going to see again, what adjustments is going to be made. Like I said, I want to see Cade on go. I want to see Cade on go, because that's the only way that's going to work. We don't need this slow, bogged down, take your time. Cade is running the offense like, nigga, we in the playoffs or something right now. No. Get out, go on a break. Know what your assets. You got Jaden Ivey there, man. You got to go or give the ball to Ivy and let Ivy go. And then you come off screens. I would love to see Cade come off a whole bunch of pin downs of screens and Cade be used similar to how Golden State uses Steph Curry. So, just an option. Let's see what happens tonight. And I'll get back to y'all. Y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think.